Chapter 30. Amazing, said Ewan. To think they've actually found her. He sat down at my computer after school the next day to look at the photograph of Iris. You've got another email, said Rob, and another picture. From Geneva Carr, sent 11th of October, 15:30 GMT. Subject, Iris. Hello, Callum. I hope you got the photo yesterday. Max took it with his camera. It made the computer crash when I tried to send it, and Dr. Jawara was not very happy. But Max has fixed the computer, and I am allowed to use it again. Yesterday was an exciting day. All the villagers went out on boats with my father and the marabout. I wish I could have been there too. Max showed me the photos. He said it was like a big party. The marabout told them to look in dense forest and rotting trees. He said she was not far from the place my father and Max were looking yesterday. Everyone was looking for Iris all afternoon. My brother found her in a hollow rotten tree. The fishermen caught a lot of fish yesterday. Iris has brought them good luck. Max is looking after Iris in a shed next to his apartment. She's very weak. He has been feeding her mashed fish through a tube into her stomach because she's too sick to feed herself. There's an old cut on her foot which has become infected, so Max is giving her antibiotics. Max wanted to bring Iris into the war to show me, but Mama Binta got real cross with him. She said she didn't want no fish and chicken in her ward. All birds are chickens to Mama Binta. Last week, 3 goats got into the hospital and chewed up some blankets. Mama Binta got so mad with those old goats, I think she almost put them in the stew pot. Mama Binta is the head nurse here. She sees everything. If things aren't clean and spotless, she's like a crocodile with a sore tooth. Even the doctors are afraid of her. She says I make a nuisance of myself asking all my questions and keeping the other children in the ward awake. That's why she carries me to Dr. Jawara's office to write to you. I can hear Mama Binta coming to fetch me, so I must go now. I've attached another photo that Max has taken. I will write you when I can about Iris. Your friend, Geneva. I clicked on the attachment, wanting to see Iris again, as if I needed more proof she was alive. But it wasn't Iris. It was a photo of a girl with dark brown skin and one of the biggest smiles I've ever seen. It was Geneva. That's really her, said Ewan, pushing Rob's head out of the way. I guess so, I said. We all stared at the photo. Geneva was sitting up in a hospital bed with 2 huge plaster casts around her legs. Another child, much younger, was asleep beside her, in the same bed. The bed looked old, like something out of an antique shop. Red rust showed through the white, blistered paint. In the background was a large nurse, dressed in a blue uniform, leaning over another bed. 3 small children lay in that bed. One boy looked so small, so skinny. He was attached to a big bag of clear liquid above his head by a long plastic tube that went into his arm. He looked fast asleep, dead almost. Beyond the rows of beds was an open door leading into bright sunlight. Bit crowded in there, said Rob. Don't they have enough beds? Same as here in Scotland, said Ewan. My nan had her operation cancelled 3 times because there weren't enough beds. Rob pulled a face. Imagine having to share a bed with your nan. Ewan shuddered. Think I'd rather die. I pushed Ewan away to get a better look at the photo of Geneva. What do you think happened to her legs? I said. Ewan shrugged his shoulders. Crocodile, said Rob. What? I bet she's been chomped by a crocodile, said Rob. He snapped his hands together. It happens all the time out there. I saw it on TV. 1 minute she'd have been paddling in the river fetching water. Next minute, chomp. You don't know that, I said. I bet you anything it was a crocodile, he said. He leaned over and started writing a message on the computer. From Callum, Rob and Ewan, sent 11th of October, 1850 GMT. Subject, crocodile. Hi Geneva, I'm Rob, one of Callum's friends. Did your legs get chomped by a crocodile? I saw a TV programme where a man escaped from a crocodile by poking it in the eye with a stick. How did you do it? Thanks for saving Iris. From Rob. You can't send that, I said. Rob pressed send, receive and grinned. I just did.